This is torbanite. It's highly radioactive because it's 30% uranium. Around 750 tonnes were mined here at South Terrace near St Stephen in the 60 years to 1930.
This is a natural radioactive hotspot. Background radiation is usually about 1 on this scale. Even though it's a windy day today, it's at least 20 times that. And that's caused by decaying uranium, which creates radon. Now, it's over 80 years since anybody has mined here, but the legacy still exists today.
The radon is naturally occurring and increases the risk of people living nearby developing lung cancer. But scientists say radioactive waste from the mine, which was piled here on the banks of the River Fal, is becoming a problem.
Some of that material will be leaking into the river. I think that's without question. So in some respects there ought to be some attention paid perhaps to stabilising the erosion of the waste heaps.
The levels leaking into the river aren't dangerous to humans or fish downstream, but scientists from Plymouth University fear they won't comply with the forthcoming EU Water Framework Directive.
Where we must have our surface waters having good ecological status by 2015. So this is of concern.
But the question is, who is responsible for clearing up historic industrial waste?
The people who actually operated the mine don't exist because the company was shut down in 1930. So basically I would reckon that some legal work needs to be done on this, but at this stage I would say it's probably the landowner.
The landowner's Beconic estate didn't want to comment. Further down the Fal, scientists say they found evidence that the floodplains filter the uranium from the river. The sediment that builds up here when the river floods traps the uranium and prevents pollution further downstream. By drilling into the sediment, they can look back through time and have found evidence of more serious leaks when the mine was active.
When you look at the total amounts of material within the whole river basin, then there is a lot of waste material stored within the basin, but it's so dispersed and diluted that to any one specific person at any one point in space, it's probably not something to worry about.
Scientists believe the future management of the floodplains is key to preventing past pollution from getting back into the river system, and that could mean avoiding disturbing the ground with building work. They say this research has wider implications for Cornwall's other former uranium mines and active mines in Eastern Europe. Jenny Walrond, BBC Spotlight.